Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to a new series. Mitchrat plays Fallout New Vegas. Just purchased this. I've played Fallout 3 quite a bit on PlayStation 3. Um, I would prefer to play that and record that, but it doesn't optimize with Windows 7, and I hear it's like super buggy and like crashes all the time. And I've been watching Northern Lions playthrough of New Vegas, and it got me like really interested in it. I know I've got the Skyrim series going right now. I'm really kind of into the RPGs that have the dialogue options and things. Like I think it just makes it's more enjoyable for me. I also like that there's voice acting. That's huge. Um, just so you know what this will be, this is going to be a pretty thorough playthrough, I think. You're probably laughing your ass off when I say that because I'm like the person that never fucking finishes the series. Um, I would point to Cave Story. I kind of finished that. I would point to Shovel Knight. I finished that. Didn't go back and do the new stuff. But anyways, continue. I haven't. Continue from your last saved game. I have no game. I don't. I wonder what it will say. No valid game save found. All right, good. So we're gonna start up a new game here. Um, I'm really excited for Fallout 4. So like, why this and not like Skyrim every day? I think this is gonna become like a Skyrim Fallout like channel for the time being, and part of that's because I'm like super pumped for Fallout 4. I'm gonna probably not be able to get through Fallout New Vegas in time for Fallout 4. I just don't have enough time. Um, but mix some Terraria in probably, maybe some Isaac here and there. I think we might do one more episode of Rampage Nights just to kind of like officially end it or at least put it on hiatus. Because right now I think these are the two games I'm going to be most interested in. Why Fallout New Vegas as opposed to just Skyrim every day? I like the character progression system in the Fallout series better. That you get to select like points into your skills, and then you get to use those skills. And I know Skyrim's similar, but I like that it's like, oh, if I have a speech of 50, I can select this dialogue option, and it's gonna be awesome. I don't know how we're gonna. I don't know how we're gonna build our character, but let's just listen to this opening cutscene, and hopefully the audio is decent. I'm gonna shut up now, but I haven't really optimized the audio yet. I've tried, but hopefully this is decent. I also hope this doesn't get copyrighted. This music, because that would suck. It's about as cutsy as it gets. It's what we call a sniper. And shit. Dude got blasted, yo. The Red Bulls? Before they were Red Bulls, I guess. So I know from Northern Lions playthrough, I'd recognize some of these peeps. Like I think that's Benny. But
War.
if you haven't, sorry.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth, in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
You dig? Nice fucking coat, bro.
Made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
What the fuck? It's very loud. So kind of sets the scene for us, right? Fallout, it's always about, you know, nuclear war, ravage of the land. You're in some vaults and shit, and you come out and you run some quests and do some shit. So it sounds like there's two factions, Caesar's Legion and the NCR, the New California Republic. These are, I'm guessing, all things that are from the DLC. I bought the Game of the Year edition or Legendary edition, whatever, the one with all the DLC. Classic pack added, Mercenary pack items added to inventory. Caravan pack items added to inventory. Tribal pack items added to inventory. I do want to turn subtitles on. Display on. Dialogue subtitles on.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Well, it's sure as shit ain't gonna be Courier. I think just Mitch, man. I mean, not Mitch with like a capital I in there, though. I feel like that works well. Let's go Mitch.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if
What
that's
would
your
you
name,
have
that's your
picked
name.
for me there, Old
I'm
Man
Doc
River?
Mitchell.
Oh!
Welcome to Good Springs.
Mitch? Doc
Now,
Mitchell?
I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the...
Hold on. The music is the audio. Let's just turn the music down a skosh. It's a little too loud. Maybe the master down. Let's turn the master down just a little bit and the voice up. I'm hoping that this is
It's
gonna be.
lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
So now here's our opportunity
How'd I
to. Well, that, sir, is fucking hideous. I'm a chick, obviously. Should we be a chick? I mean, why not, right? Mitch is kind of a dude name, though. Micheleta, if we would have went with that, which is not an actual chick name. We'll just go male. Mitch is sort of a Caucasian name. I guess it could be. I mean, it could be any name, I guess. Any of these races. There's racists. Races. Let's go next. Preset. Dude. Are you fucking serious? I kind of feel like that's who we should just be, period. I just love that look. Yep, that's it. Hairstyle is perfect. Hair color is... He's kind of old looking. Tall, dark, and handsome kind of works too, I guess, a little bit. Chestnut. Let's go chestnut. Facial hair. Can we also have a survivalist? No. Rough beard, goatee, beatnik, nothing. Gunslinger is kind of badass. The gentleman. Mutton stash. Is that what we just had? I kind of think the gunslinger, though, works better for us. So I think we're going to go that direction. And we'll just be done. Yeah.
Well, I got most of it right anyway.
You think I'm not getting laid?
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
So this is kind of how all of the character creation for Fallout games works.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room?
Well, Fallout
Over
3,
by that
you were a
vigor
baby.
testing machine there.
Vigor
Take it
tester?
slow now. It ain't a race.
Vigor tester? I think, sir? Oh, we have to change this fucking HUD. Settings, display, HUD color, green. Ooh, I kind of like blue, maybe? Yeah, I kind of like blue.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Sure. Alright, so normally in Fallout games, Fallout 3, you're born and you kind of go through like a series of events as a child and take some tests like when you're in actual class, and it kind of, but it kind of develops your character that way. Special is always the Fallout thing: strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. So this is where we're going to be able to set some stuff. So strength, average Joe, barrel-chested. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle and those bigger firearms, or how much help he's going to be for you in a saloon brawl. This affects your melee, your unarmed, inventory weight, your damage, and your weapon effectiveness. I don't think we're going to be a brawler. Like, we're not fighting melee. We're not going to do unarmed. Like, I'm going to do guns for sure. But I don't think that we want to be, somewhere down here. So I think we do probably want to be in the average Joe-ish. Maybe even barrel-chested. Because I kind of... I think we'll just keep... Yeah, we'll go barrel-chested. Perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby, or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. This affects your explosives, lockpick, energy weapons, accuracy, and compass range. Compass range. That's interesting. Perception. What other things do we have? We have endurance. That affects our unarmed, health, resistance, and survival. So like resistance to rads, survival, not really sure what that. You can't keep a good cowboy down, not if he's the Enduran type, and not if he's got a 6-shooter the size of all Tarnation. Charisma. You find there are some smooth-talking cowboys out there that got themselves a voice that sounds like an angel's harmonica. It affects barter, speech, companion, and nerve. We will probably go with a pretty high charisma stat. Intelligence. A smart cowboy is good at most anything from sucking the poison out of your rattled bite to fixing your broken wagon axle. Science, repair, medicine, and skill points. I think we'll probably want to go decently high on that. Agility. When a fella's in a gunfight and shoots the other guy 6 times before they can get off a shot, it's because that fella is agile, mobile, hostile. Guns, sneak, speed, action point, regeneration. This is not like some of the early Fallout games where it's like a CRPG where it's very AP, action point oriented. This is almost like a Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, but with a first-person shooter perspective. But there is some action points with the VAT system, which we'll get into a little bit later. I think we'll keep that where it's at. Luck. I would like to up this. Some folks claim not to believe in luck, but when they lose a duel, you'll hear them say, "That lucky son of a gun," or "lucky son of a bitch." I think we'll find some way to...
Yeah,
No.
That's a pretty standard score
No.
there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good.
Shit.
That don't mean
All
the
right.
bullet didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping.
That's
What do
fine.
you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
I kind of wanted to...
Your dogs are still barking.
My dogs are barking. Doc Mitchell? Where's your couch, sir? Is it this way? All right. And could you give me some pantaloons, bro? Like, what the fuck?
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
I guess shelter.
Night.
Day. Day's not on there, so I guess sleep.
Bandit.
Stab would be good.
Light.
Dark, I would have said. Mother,
Mother.
I would say father. Human shield, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Yeah, mother. Yeah, probably the caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just
No.
ain't in my nature.
Nope. Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
I would just say agree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I would disagree with that.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
A bell? Broken chain, chemical reaction, shadow on the door frame, a wound, angry two-headed ant. I guess I don't really see any of these things. An angry two-headed
Okay.
ant, maybe?
How about this one?
That looks like cats dancing to me. See a priceless piece of art. Ship at sea. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. What do you think that... Sir, do you think it looks like a vagina? Let's say a priceless piece of art.
Last one.
2 bears high-fiving for fucking sure. What the fuck are you talking about? A bearded man? Oh, I guess I could see a bearded man. All right.
Well, that's all she wrote.
This
I don't have
that
nothing
game
to
sucked.
compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I'll say all that bullshit was for naught. Let's see. What does this mean? Medicine, melee, and speech. Why? If we tag a skill, what does that do for us? Determines your melee weapons. I don't want melee weapons. I want guns. Maybe I do want melee weapons, though. You know, like Definitely want speech. Maybe we do like a wordsmithy fucking brawler. Like, I will beat your ass with this weapon. But I think you also sort of want some guns or at least energy weapons or something. Energy weapon skill determines your effectiveness with any weapon that... Alright, let's just go down these. Barter. The barter skill affects the prices you get for buying and selling items. In general, the higher your barter skill, the lower your prices on purchased items. I think that's a great thing to have, but I don't know that I want to, like, specifically have it as something I'm going to focus on. Energy weapons. The energy weapon skill determines your effectiveness with any weapon that uses small energy cells, micro fusion cells, EC packs, or flamer fuel as ammunition. I think we have to go... Alright, explosives. The explosive skill determines the case of disarming any hostile mines that and the effectiveness of any explosive weapon, all mines, all grenades, missile launcher, Fat Man, etc. I'm not interested in that at all. Guns determine your effectiveness with any weapon that uses conventional ammunition. I think that's the direction I probably want to go. Lockpick. The lockpick skill is used to open locked doors and containers. I kind of like that as well. Medicine skill determines how many hit points you replenish upon using a stim pack and the effectiveness of Rad-X and Rad-Away. I don't think... Oh, it gives us 15 extra points right away in that stat. So I think we'll go guns. And maybe lockpick. And then speech. Melee determines your effectiveness with high, simple lead pipe all the way up to the high-tech super sledge. The repair skill allows you to maintain any weapons and apparel. In addition, repair allows you to create items and guns ammunition at reloading benches. Science. The science skill represents your combined scientific knowledge and primarily used to hack restricted computer terminals. It can also be used to recycle energy weapon ammunition at workbenches. Sneak. The higher your sneak skill, the easier it is to remain undetected, steal an item, or pick someone's pocket. Successfully attacking while undetected grants an automatic critical hit. Speech. The speech skill governs how much you can influence someone through dialogue and gain access to information they might otherwise not have shared. I definitely want that. Survival. The survival skill increases the hit points you receive from food and drink. It also helps you create consumable items at campfires. And then unarmed. The unarmed skill is used for fighting without a weapon or with weapons designed for hand-to-hand combat like brass knuckles, power fists, and displacer gloves. Yeah. All right. So I think we've got the three that we probably want.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Oh, he's so funny. So 2 traits. And we're going to get to pick more of these later, I believe. So, built to destroy. The flamer that burns twice as bright burns half as long. All weapons have plus 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment condition decay. No. Claustrophobia. You have a fear of enclosed spaces, probably because of the mutants that live there. You gain +1 to special attributes when outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. Hey, early risers, enjoy a +2 to each of your special attributes from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., but suffer -1 from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. when you're not at your best. Fast shot. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are 20% less accurate. No. While wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1. Good-natured, you're good-natured at heart. More prone to solving problems with your mind than violence. You gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5 to energy weapons, explosives, guns, and melee weapons, and unarmed. I'm tempted to almost do that. I'm going to take that. Heavy-handed. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage, but less critical hit damage. You gain plus 25 pounds to carrying capacity, but suffer a -1 to all attributes anytime the weight you're carrying drops below 160 pounds. That seems good. When your health drops below 50%, you gain 10% more damage, but you also suffer -2 to your agility and perception attributes. You have plus 10 action points, but your reckless nature causes you to have -2 damage threshold. Not really sure what that means. No one's going to put you out to pasture because you're going to stay young and level 30 forever. You'll never again become addicted to chems, and they'll last twice as long. But after 30, you can kiss experience, perks, and skill points goodbye. No. From frag grenades to throwing spears, you can throw weapons 30% faster at the cost of 25% less range. You're skilled but not experienced. You gain plus 5 points every skill, but you suffer -10% from experience gained from now on. That's tempting. Due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but are 20% more accurate. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of most post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or serious of temperament. I almost kind of just feel like we should do that, because it will like cause some weird shit. So we're going to do that. And good-natured seems like the right thing to do, because we get +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but -5 to the only one I really care about is guns, and we put extra points in there already. And so we can just make that up after our first level up. So I think we're done there. That seems good.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Can you give me some pantaloons, bro? Or maybe just a skull? We also need to fucking settings, controls. Fuck it. Oh, by the way, I'm playing with the 360 controller, and where did he go? Doc. Pre-war book, pre-war book. I'm gonna follow him. I just like to check some shit out first. Just checking out to see if there's anything cool in here. First aid box. We can take this shit and not... It's not causing us... Alright, fine. I'll fucking take all of it. See what happens when I don't give a shit. I guess we can take all of this, maybe? Cram. Empty ammunition box, let's take all that. Buffalo gourd seed, not interested in any of that. Alright, what's this? Abraxo cleaner? Not sure what it does, but I guess we'll find out at a later date. My guess, how do we... Dun dun dun. How do we view our inventory? Maybe we can't yet?
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Wasn't my style anyway.
You and I have the same fucking mustache, sir. Thanks for patching me up, Doc. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. What do I do now?
You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon.
So she's a
I
drinker.
reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on and off at any time in gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. Would you like to activate? No! I don't know shit about this game. Oh, so we make our way into the fucking wasteland for the first... Oh, that's very bright. 10 experience points, though. You've gotten a fragmented signal on your Pip-Boy, a code transmission of some sort with a sad, jazzy undercurrent that makes your head hurt. As far as you can tell, it appears to be an invitation to the midnight science fiction feature at the Mojave Drive-In. Please arrive early to catch the trailers. Old World Blues, that's downloadable content. Your level cap has been raised by 5. Sweet. So what is our actual level cap? Your Pip-Boy has received a signal, coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It is signed Ulysses. It's called the Reunion. Lonesome Road. Loaded. Lonesome Road has been loaded. Level cap has been increased by 5. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. They're looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Honest Hearts has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. So this game is pretty long. It looks so much better than it does on YouTube. Like, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fucking play this. This looks way better. Gunrunner's Arsenal. The ongoing conflict in the Mojave Wasteland has kicked weapon manufacturers into high gear. All major and minor weapon dealers in the region are rolling in new weapons, ammunition types, and modifications. Head to your nearest participating vendor to peruse the merchandise. Gunrunner's Arsenal has been loaded. Is that it? Not really sure where to go. Oh, we follow this shit. Quest completed. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sierra Madre Grand Opening. Your Pip-Boy has picked up a radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. Dead money has been loaded. Your level cap has been raised by 5. I'd like to see settings, controls, action mapping, reload, sneak, change view. Pip-Boy is B, weight, VATS, grab. Grab. Huh. Is there a quick save feature? Pip-Boy? I feel like we should almost just use... I really... Okay, yeah, I know this. Data. So all of this... They went it that way. Inquire about your delivery assignment with the administration. Talk to Victor and Good Springs about your rescue. Find the men who tried to kill you. Yeah, so we're going to talk to Sunny Smiles. This is... These 4 are all DLC. So I think we'll call it an episode there, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch up with you in the next one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.